Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Texas Rangers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Texas Rangers.
All right, just about ready for baseball. And today's starting pitcher, Jacob deGrom. What do you got on him, Chris?
Four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Mason Wynn leading things off and takes a strike. Fastball is outside.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day deGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
Slider misses outside. Swing, and he breaks his bat. And there's one down. Now we take a check of the St. Louis Cardinals lineup. Now with their ace on the mound today, they're just looking to provide him a little bit of run support, and they'll see what they can do for him.
Boog, you have to be really careful when you've got a guy like this on the mound for you to not become a spectator. You know that he doesn't give up a whole lot, but sometimes guys get a little too comfortable and don't have an urgency to score runs. You have to make sure you put him in a situation where he can get the W, but also you guys can cruise to the finish line and not have to worry about a comeback in the end.
deGrom, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Missed with a changeup, and the count is 1-2.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
One down, base is empty. Well struck, right field. Forget it. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts, finally squared one up. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One out, base is empty. Wilson Contreras now at the plate. Edge of the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. deGrom in his 11th season, 36 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Ripped, but it curls foul. One out, base is empty. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Nato comes in to take his cuts. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's going to be Brendan Donovan. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there. And out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. Second home run of the inning for him. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-0.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So 2 away with nobody on. Lars Nootbaar next up for the Cardinals. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Two out, space is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
2 strikes.
Close, but called a ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. This to third. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back in Arlington and towing the slab, Sonny Gray. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
The 1-0. And there's a ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 out now.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
Seager stands in now. And ball 1. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Right through there for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an
Batting
inning,
third,
got to be
the
feeling
left
pretty
field.
good out there on the
Right.
mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
There's a strike.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Upstairs. Now 1 and 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Two outs. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, John.
Man at first, and now Jack Peterson. And first offering is fouled off. That's towards center. Scott under it. Makes the grab, and that is that. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 3-0. Back at Globe
Leading off
Life
for the
Field.
Cardinals,
New inning
the
getting
right
started.
fielder,
Now
number
up for St.
18,
Louis, Jordan Walker.
Walker.
DeGrom back to work. And a strike in there. And he hits a ground ball right side. Berger steps on the bag. 1 out in the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And now it's Ivan Herrera. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
This one smoked out to left. Langford takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 11, Victor.
2 outs, base is empty. Victor Scott next up for the Cardinals. That's a strike. 0-1.
The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next offering upstairs. And he drops it down the third baseline. Picks it up with a bare hand. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Mason.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Back to the top of the lineup, Mason Wynn. Next up for the Cardinals. DeGrom checks the runner.
He's good.
Scott back on a dive. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Scott off of first with 2 away. The shortstop takes the ball. The next pitch misses, and the count is 3-1. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in. Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson. He's already homered in this game. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's off the plate.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And a count 2-1.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Rangers nothing. And we're back. And now the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia.
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And delivers outside. In the air, left field, down the line. And that will drop foul. Out to short. Fires across the diamond, and Garcia is out.
Batting 6, the third baseman.
You got to be kidding me. Did you see that throw?
Not really, Boog. I mean, it happened in the blink of an eye, it seemed, but thankfully StatCast is here to help us out. I mean, you don't see many throws across the infield that get up into the 90s, so he really reached back for that one, and he had to get the out.
Here's Josh Young. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. And downstairs.
2 balls, no strikes.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Pitch misses there, and it's 3-2. This one high in the air to left center. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away now.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Evan.
2 down, bases empty.
Carter.
Evan Carter getting ready to hit. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. And that's downstairs and outside. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a good eye there.
Executed that pitch very nicely, just missed with it.
3-2. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
You can stomach a 2-out walk
Batting
to
eighth,
certain
the
players,
first
but
baseman.
with his speed, this guy out there in the base pass, it could turn into 2 or 3 bases.
Jake Berger in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Now, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Runner on the move. And that's fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Sonny Gray checks on the runner.
He's safe.
And the sweeper misses for a ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one is out of here. He hammers one out to center. It's 3-2.
Dropped the barrel right there. Got a fastball down at the knees where he'd prefer it. So many times now guys are having to adjust to the elevated fastball. So I'm sure his eyes got big when he saw that one coming.
Stepping in, Jonah Heim. That's in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Scott sizing this one up. Corrals it. And that's the inning. Texas plates 2 on the homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the third inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Wilson Contreras. Slap the other way, foul. The 0-1. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Hit on the ground to short. Seager whips it across, and one away in the top of the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So now it's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And that one is inside ball one. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman at El Toro High School in California. He takes it on his own. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Brendan.
And up next for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. He's already homered here in this one.
That's a ball.
The wind and the pitch. What a stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. Nothing doing there for St. Louis, but they still lead at 3-2. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
now
up
it's Marcus
for the
Semien.
Rangers, the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
And a foul ball. That's in there, and that is strike two. And that one ripped to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. One up, one
Now
down.
batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Now it's Corey Seager. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, this is obviously
Now
a tremendous
batting,
play,
the
but
left
for me,
fielder,
it starts with a
Wyatt
well broken in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Up next for the Rangers, Wyatt Langford. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. That catches the corner.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Foul ball still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Rangers go down in order. Nothing doing for the Rangers. They trail it 3-2. Back in Arlington, start of the fourth. Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. Nootbaar, 27 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
Swing and a miss. 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throws to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Ball one and a pitch inside.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
That misses, and it's 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4
Now
pitches for
the
the
catcher,
walk, and that
Ivan
last one didn't even
Herrera.
threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. He's 0 for 1. DeGrom checks the runner. Walker dives back in safely. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Walker, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
That's ball 2.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. Man at first, 1 away. And that one is inside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
And here is Victor Scott. And that one a little below the knees, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun. Bullpen action for the Rangers. Sean Armstrong getting loose out there. Milner also getting ready.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
And now the count filled up 3-2. Mason Wynn up next for the Cardinals. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead. The tag at third, and he's out.
That's heads-up play right there. The outfielder knowing he has no shot at the runner at home, so comes up trying to cut that runner off at third and does a really nice job. Got to appreciate that.
And the Rangers manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make the move. That'll be it for Jacob deGrom, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for the
Dane
Rangers,
Dunning gets the call from the pen.
number 33.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. He's 0 for 1. That one close, ruled a ball. And that is ball 1.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball.
1 run
2
across
strikes.
in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side, Simeon. Handles, throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Rangers 2. Bottom of the 4th, here is Jock Peterson.
The designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And that's in for a strike.
Hey!
Now one missed. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting,
In steps
the right fielder,
Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi.
Garcia.
Grounded out his first time up. And that one
That
just
pitch is out.
misses. A ball and no strikes. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Walker sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh.
Here's the third baseman,
Young.
Josh Young. Fly to center his first time. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can't forget it. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-3.
First pitch swinging, and he got the fastball. He knew exactly what to do with it, too. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Base is empty with 2 away. Next up for Texas, Evan Carter. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike. Ball.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is in for a strike. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper. And that one lifted in the air center field. And that ends the inning. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back at Globe Life Field, and now Alec Burleson.
Alec Burleson.
That misses. Ball one.
You know, these Cardinals really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished. Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's in there, and the count is 0-2. That one missing inside. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
2 outs, base is empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Nolan Arenado. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And a swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Redbirds down quietly, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the fifth. And now it's Jake Berger to hit.
Berger.
Gray back to work. That one misses, and that's ball one. Inside, but in for a strike. Attacked with the sweeper.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2 now. And that's outside.
That ball went out.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
The Rangers down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. The 1-1 is fouled off. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So the 1-out hit turns the lineup over.
The batter, number 2, second baseman.
So the Rangers' batting order turns over. Here is Marcus Semien. 0 for 2 in this one. That one inside, ball 1. Just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Heim stands at first with 1 out. And fouled off. Two now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And he chases that one. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Here's Corey Seager.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Two outs. And that one fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now.
1 ball.
Now he
2
can't
strikes.
squeeze it behind the plate. That's a little bit low.
Good spot there,
Yep.
but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That
We got a
one
full
misses. Full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Wyatt Langford in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive and
Now
gives this
batting,
offense a
the left
good
fielder,
chance to cut into their
Wyatt.
deficit.
Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford, 1 for 2. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Ryan Fernandez getting ready to go. Liberator warming up as well. First and second, 2 down. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the
Leading off for St.
ballpark.
Louis,
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Donovan.
And that drops in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Right through there for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Langford snags it on the run.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Langford snags it for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Jordan.
Two
Walker.
down, base is empty. And now Jordan Walker. Breaking ball through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at a slider.
This guy's not
No
wasting
ball,
any
2 strikes.
pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Struck him out looking. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. And it remains a 4-3 game.
Now pitching for
Pitching
St. Louis.
change here. Kyle Leahy.
Number 62.
Still a lot of game left, and this
Kyle
game could go either way.
Leahy.
So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And the batter down,
Leading
Jock
up for
Peterson.
the Rangers, the designated hitter, Jock Peterson.
This one in the air. Drops into the glove, and there's one down.
Now batting, the right fielder, Adolis Garcia.
Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. That one at the knees for a strike. And that's a
Ball
little
one.
high.
1-1.
And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
There's
Now
nothing
batting,
cheap about the way he
third
got that
baseman,
one through the
Young.
infield. That was ripped. Caught out in
Young.
front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. That's off the inside corner. 1-0. And there's a ball.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-0.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Right through there for a strike. With the tying run on at first here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're
Number
hoping for.
32,
A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kyle Leahy departs, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
Zach
the Cardinals.
Thompson gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
57.
And this is an important part of this
Zach
game. Tight score and
Thompson.
still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Evan Carter, the next to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1. Nope, outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Out to short, Win. They take the force out. That ends the inning. Rangers leave one. Still down a run. It's 4-3. Back in Arlington. Now here is Ivan Herrera. First pitch just misses. Some activity in the bullpen for Texas. Jacob Webb up and throwing. Garcia getting cranked up as well. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. And foul ball. Ripped into right field, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. And a sac bunt here. Berger over to second, and that's all they'll get.
Now batting, the shortstop, Mason Wynn.
So digging in, Mason Wynn. And that one cutting but missing down low. Next offering is in for a strike. Scott leads off first with one away. And that is downstairs. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Now move to first. And he's back in safely. That one fouled off. 2-2. It's softly on the ground left side. Nice stop. Over to first. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.